Morning. As I continue my healing journey, another story. Now, it's got other people in it. I'm not clout chasing. This story is over 2 decades old. It's the truth. You don't gotta believe it. Whatever. So I'm on the block, surveying the scene, doing what I do, and I get a call. It's a call from the big homie. Rest in peace. One of the CEOs, top dog of On Top Entertainment. If you know, you know. Right? So I get a call. Hey, yo, where you at? On the block doing my thing. Man, ain't nothing there. I told you that already. But whatever. Come to the barbershop. I bet. I come to the barbershop. The barbershop is crowded. But the big homie is waiting for me. He's laughing. He's like, yo, I want you to go in there and handle your business. Whatever. Let me at him. I go in there and everybody's crowded around. And this one kid is rapping. He's sounding dope. His name, if I remember, it's One Shot. He's from Southside. The kid was nice. So the big homie was like, go in there and do your thing. You know, I walk in. Everybody part ways because they already know. I go in there. Long story short, I do my thing. Head back out with the big homie. You know, he's chopping it up. He's trying to tell me, get off the block. Take off these fake jewels. This is not you. You're not representing it right. I'm listening. Take a note. Another cat comes up to me, taps me on the shoulder, like, yo, man. What's up? You know, he's trying to talk to me now. His name is Marty. Team Arliss. Again, if you know, you know. You know, they're all over the mixtapes. They're doing their thing. So he's impressed. And he's asking a few questions. You know, we trying to collab. And I'm like, yeah, I got another artist. His name is Stax. He's like, Stax? You're like, I know Stax. I got an artist that's Stax. I'm like, yeah, alright. My artist is nice. What's this for? Stax the Bundle. That's my artist. You like, word? You nice? I'm like, trust me. I got whatever on him. Now I can talk my smack because I'm already doing my thing. The big homie's there. I prove myself. It's nothing. I call my Stax. He was on the block. He comes through eventually. But looking the way he looked, but he could rap. So he spit for Marty. Marty was like, yo, well, that's crazy. My Stax is nice too. His Stax is from Far Rockaway. Okay, I'm like, Far Rockaway. Stax. Like, you heard of my homie Mike Mills? Like, yeah, you know, so we tying, you know, eventually, Marty and I come to the conclusion that we're going to put whatever up, right? My Stax versus your Stax. Then the big homie's just chuckling. He's like, yeah, I'd rather see that. Pretty much he's saying, I'd rather see that than you walking around on this block, you know, doing whatever you think you're doing, wanting to be a boss. You will never see me doing that. But yet you're sitting in my Golf Wing, or the Mercedes Golf Wings, Benzes. I'm sitting in that, watching everybody walk back and forth. So we set a date. Right in front of Blimpie. Again, in the Coliseum block. We're going to sit in front of Blimpie. Well, stand in front of Blimpie. We're going to have a battle right there. So we exchange information and whatever. I say I got whatever on it. It don't matter. I know my stacks is nice. The day comes, the little whatever. I told a few people I didn't care for them, but I already pulled my stacks and I'm like, look, you're going to do your thing, you know, because these cats is doing their thing. They're on the mixtapes, they everywhere already. I'm ready to go. I want you to go with me. So the day comes, there comes Stack Bundles. The most humble cat you ever meet. Quiet, but I can tell, you know, it's real, recognized real. I'm like, okay, he got something. Long story short, they start rapping. They both holding their own. I know my stacks, he's developing, but he got something, because we got something. We ready. Let me at him type energy. But Stack Bundles also had something. He's coming from Far Rockaway, Far Rock, America. They were hungry as a whole. No question about it. Eventually, we broke even because we can both, you know, work with each other. I got the plug. He got his squad behind him. I'm thinking I got my squad behind me too, you know. So that's a long story short about Stack Bundles having to battle my Stack Bundles for the name. Eventually, we became cool. I'm out there late night, like I got nothing to worry about. I'm in the P's, and these kids is spitting like no other. Far Rock, to me, at that time, was Philly. The way Philly was with their rappers. Any one of them could have made it. They was that hungry. Again, I just wanted to share the story without chasing clout. This is over 25 years ago. I'm honest with you. Just under 25 years. Say like 23, 22 years ago. Right there. The same Coliseum I was telling you about. Where for some reason, everyone turned their back on me. Decided, no, he can't have that. So, part of the reason why I walked away, because I didn't have anything to prove to anybody. I had to prove to myself, do I really have what it takes? And I'm healed where I don't have to yell or curse or do any of these things with emotion. If you hear me cursing, it's not emotion. There's no emotions involved. Now everybody is all over. So take my word for it. I didn't hang out with no regular degglers. If I go to places like Atlanta right now, how many times I've been to Atlanta? I can count on my hands. But I guarantee you, if I go to Atlanta, to the right places, the correct lounges, I'm walking straight to VIP. I didn't have to prove nothing to nobody. I don't have to do anything. I was serious. It was mine for the taking. I didn't lose it. These cowards stopped me from having it. And you know who you are. You thought you had something. You had nothing. And that's just one story. And the reason why I brought it up is because I'm thinking about the homie, and they both dead. Rest in peace. Both stacks. They're gone. But that level of respect, then if we want to talk about squad up stacks, his work ethic was similar to mine. You always want to ask somebody, yo, this sound good? What you think about this? You don't really care what they think. You get downloads. It's your time. It's your time. The timing was perfect. What did I do to lose my shot? It was it's history. It was history in the making. I could have chose to be Nino Brown, or I could be a music mogul. I can tie different factions together, make a conglomerate. That's what I'm about. So when you hear these people talking and they talking half-assed, and you know they don't know anything about me, you holler at me. I got stories for you. That's history. I don't gotta say much. Jimmy's Uptown. No, Jimmy's Bronx. I had a little show there with the group. You know, got my little group together. But they don't know stuff. They think they know stuff, but they don't know stuff. We did it 2 years in a row. And both years we came in second. I thought it was, set up that way, but coming in second in territory that's not yours, that says that you're doing pretty well. One of the times, this little skinny cat standing on the table, just have these melodic hooks. What's the kid's name that just came home? Because I don't even think, but it's all over the news and shit, all the news feeds. He just came home. The wavy guy, Wavy Crockett. Why is his name not popping up in my head? I don't care. Either way. Again, after the show, we exchanged numbers. I'm like, guys, you see what we're doing. We're trying to make connections. Again, nothing comes from it. I get myself in trouble one little time. My whole empire crashes. Whole empire. So I'm like, I'm going to fall back. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. I go to people's studios and they think they're, that ish. And they're not. I'm not going to tell you that you're not. I pay for my services. Anyway, I don't want to ramble and rant. What is the guy's name? Max B. He did his thing. I did my thing. I always do my thing. After the show, we have a little cipher outside. We exchange numbers after that. Yo, just come through. You can chill with me anytime. I got the stool. I got all that. But I'm rocking with dudes that are childish. They didn't see it. They didn't see they were part of history. They didn't even get that. If I wanted the backing, I could say I got whatever on it. I got the big homie. And he's telling me, yo, I don't want you to do this. I wouldn't do that. I used to get challenges. Oh, you got it? What you got today? I got this. Bet. At the end of the month, if you can show me 10 stacks, I'm doubling it and we going shopping. Type shit. Do I look like the kind of person that hang out with people that talk about people? Do I look like the kind of person that clout chase? I didn't have to. I wrote my own story. And that's what I was doing, writing my own story. I just didn't know how much the good Lord allows grace in other people's lives so that their self-fulfilled prophecy can also become their reality. And they unwittingly think that they destroyed something God created, something God ordained. I knew my story. I knew my path. I was supposed to walk right through so I didn't have to settle and anyone at the lower rungs judge me. Put me in a category. I'm supposed to be part of history. Again, the same block. That Wednesday, I meet Jam Master Jay, the same corner every time. Always open the door. Hey, what's up, man? You doing your thing? Doing my thing. I seen that. Just talking, small talk. But this time I just came from the stool. I gave him my CD. Before. This time we met again. He was like, yo, come through. Now we have an appointment. Now we have a student. Again, I can't find nobody. They don't believe it. But very unfortunate, rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. He didn't make it. So I never got to go to the studio with Jam Master Jay or become some kind of protege or whatever. Again, I'm telling you, my pen game was sick. I don't have to drop no names and I'm not clout chasing. Look how long these things have been. I know with time. Because today, nobody can hop in my timeline. So I'm telling these stories that's faded, ancient. Nobody knew. I had Stack Bundles battle for the name. And decided, that you deserve it. My stacks, we just switch it up. Stacks the Bundelli, Stacks Montana, Wantana, whatever he wanted. Because I gave him the name. You think I'm playing? Marty, Team Arliss. Him and I set it up. And if you know, you know. The young kid in the barbershop, one hot. Kid had a flow. Mike Mills, at least Mike Mills and I, we were in the studio. We were in Crucial Keys studio, Alicia Keys. He got him a little joint under Crucial Keys. That was the homie. So we in there. Me, him, Tony Sunshine, and a bunch of other old school cats. Even Tretch, because Tretch was A&R'ing. You don't know about that. Because you thought I was on the block. It's cool. You live and learn. To pull your own threats. So, it's a little story got to get out there. Again, I don't care. Because I'm not clout chasing. This is ancient history for me. But as part of my healing journey, I got to speak out loud the things that got me perturbed. And the reason why I was upset. Because no one saw my vision and acted like it was worthless. And now when you look at these guys, they're not, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. The same way nobody approached me then, nobody approaches me now. Whoever told you that I was some sort of punk, soft, coward, scared, whatever the hell they said, no one approaches me. No one says anything directly to Simeon. Anything directly to Saya. It never happened and it won't happen. So take my story. And that's just a little piece. Again, I walked through the history. I saw it happen. Firsthand. No disrespect to anybody. Or even dropping names. RP to all the people that are gone now. I love you. Lots. Respectful.